This is the host of the new series, Fashion Palace Hotel. This is Candy speaking. In today's episode, it is a rainy day. It pours heavily. There hasn't been much business at the hotel. Mr. Fancyman, a Rococo version flamboyant character that kind of looks like Liberace, sits at the front desk, carefully painting his nails a scandalous rose pink. All of a sudden, a loud screech is heard upstairs, the sound of slapping, and Taffy's voice shrieking, "Get the hell out of the apartment, Fred! Get the hell out of the apartment, Baron! I told you I'm not going to teach you!" Crashing comes down the stairs, and Baron von Snobbs, the royal fly swatter and wig keeper, is tumbling down the stairs, grunting and groaning. He lands at the front desk. Mr. Fancyman looks up with a big grin to find his cousin, the Baron, huffing and puffing and finally letting out all his rage and frustration.
Well, whatever is the matter, dear cousin? What's wrong? I got rejected again by Taffy. I do not know how I am rejectable.
Oh, darling, it's probably because you're creepy.
How do you know about courtship? You've never courted a woman.
Why, of course not, dear cousin, because I'm gay.
I can't stand this. Every day, fancy. Every week, fancy. Every month, every year. For the last few decades of my life, it's always been fancy, fancy, fancy.
Dear cousin, I really think you need to go see somebody. I mean, seriously, with that type of attitude, with that type of outbreak, I think people are going to consider putting you in a straitjacket soon, and it's not going to be fancy.
I'm going to kill you, cousin.
The Baron struggles to climb over the desk. Meanwhile, Mr. Fancyman is just sitting there, smiling while finishing up his nails when the phone begins to ring. Fashion Palace Hotel, how may I help you? Oh, why, yes, we have a vacancy. We have a vacancy today. How long will you be staying with us? Oh, a while? Oh, that is quite a while. I think we can arrange that. Are you able to afford it, though? Just a joke. Really, really, really. We'll work something out, yes. Yes. When will you be arriving? Oh, quite shortly. Oh, that's not too far. Well, we expect you. We look forward to serving you. And remember, stay fancy. Mr. Fancyman hangs up, looks over to find his cousin's has a leg just over the counter, still trying to climb up. Dear cousin, quit that right now. I don't know what type of aerobics you're trying to do right now, but it's completely unfancy. We have work to do. We are expecting a new guest. Mr. Fancyman stands up, adjusts his gorgeous pink and blue two-tone rococo suit, tuffles his beautiful pompadour aristocratic 18th century hairstyle, a little bit of the powder flying out as he does. Come on, cousin, let's go prepare the room. The Baron, in defeat for not being able to kill his cousin, slides down the desk in complete defeat and anger.
Fine, I'll go get the fresh linens. You always don't do that. That's why we have guests complaining about towels.
It takes but half an hour to get a room ready for their expected guest. Everything is in perfect order, and Baron, frustrated still, takes his anger out on a pillow that he is fluffing. Feel better, cousin? You certainly look like you are, but you definitely need to be a little more fancy.
Don't even think it. Don't even say it. I am going to go in.
Just then, Mr. Baron is cut off when there is a loud knock outside the Fashion Palace Hotel. She's here! She's here!
How do you know it's a woman?
Well, darling cousin, don't you know what a phone is? I definitely know what a woman sounds like, and it sounded like a woman to me. So let's go downstairs and greet our new guest. Mr. Fancyman walks out prancingly down the stairs. His cousin follows right after him, huffing and puffing, grunting and groaning. As he makes reception, he waves and gestures for Baron to go open the door and help the guest.
Why do I have to do it?
Because the Countess is paying you to do it, cousin. You did say you wanted a little extra job service here. You're sick and tired of just doing hair all the time? Should I tell the Countess that you're rethinking the extra work?
No, I'll do it. I'll open the damn door. Hello, welcome to Fashion Hotel. How may
Before the Baron is the most stunning thing that he has ever seen. A tall, curvy creature, wrapped in a gown of bandages, her hair twisted in rat's nest pigtails. She has a crown on her head, crooked, but covered in bling. She has a crazy pale face with insane dark piercing eyes. She has something between gothical and clownish makeup. She has a big grin on her face. She seems a little unhinged. The Baron is in love. The woman asked in the most screechy, crusty voice you've ever heard, which just makes the Baron melt even more in his strange infatuation with this stranger that he's only seen for only a few seconds.
Yes, this is the Fashion Palace, and I am Baron von Snobbs, the owner.
That is a harsh and unforgivable lie, Baron von Snobbs. I'm sorry, miss. My cousin Baron makes the weirdest jokes. Please come on over here and we can sign you up on our guest list and show you your room. Baron von Snobbs is not happy as he tried to impress the new stranger, but failed thanks to his cousin. The strange monstrosity she-creature walks in, barely able to walk because her legs are so tightly wrapped in those bandages. Stitches cover her ankles, her wrists, her neck, a few stitches on her face. She twitches a little bit as if struck by lightning. In fact, there's a possibility she did, because a few sparks here and there come out of her body. In fact, one spark shoots straight into the Baron, shocking him instantly. He falls flying, sliding down the long corridors into the hard stone wall, smashing into his head as a couple of suits of armor falls over on top of him. He is unfazed. In fact, he is in love. He lays there as if he just got his first kiss.
A woman to my own heart.
Could we get a name, miss?
Dufus-stein! Frika Dufus-stein!
Frika Dufus-stein?
Princess Frika Dufus-stein, if you will!
Oh, okay. We have some royalty staying with us.
I am royal of insanity!
Meanwhile, the Baron is in a little corner, his hair and clothing and skin covered in a black grime, possibly singed from electricity. He just stares, his mouth open, his tongue hanging out, literally in awe at this strange creature, signing in as a guest. Just then the door slams open upstairs. The sound of spiked pink heels clanking down the old stairs as Taffy Knockers comes down, wondering where her lunch is.
Baron! I made that order for a cheese sandwich and I want it now! Alright, woman, I'll get you your damn cheese sandwich. Well, what's the matter with you? Normally you're puppy dog eyes with me. What's with this attitude? Oh, shut up, woman. I have seen your hideousness, and now I have seen beauty, pure beauty. What?
Taffy is surprised at what she has heard as the Baron walks away to grab her cheese sandwich. She looks over to see the monstrosity at the front desk.
Oh, dear. Well, if I think what I'm thinking, seems like I'm not going to have to worry about that creep anymore.
She decides to go back upstairs, heels clanking and slamming the door shut, waiting for her cheese sandwich, wondering when and if she will get it at all, and if it will be consumable, knowing the Baron's health hazardy habits. Meanwhile, at the reception, Mr. Baron is getting Frika all set up when all of a sudden he notices something on the bulletin board. It is a wanted poster talking about a criminally insane monstrosity from Castle Dufus-stein who has escaped her prison and possibly is dangerous. Can you tell me, dear, where you came from? You look like you came far, far away.
Dufus-stein! I came from Castle Dufus-stein! I live there! My father there!
You're from Dufus-stein. Lovely, lovely. Why don't you go to the kitchen and get yourself a snack? It's down that hall right there. The Baron will definitely be happily able to help you find yourself something to snack on.
Okay!
She drops her bags and just trottles on, crookedly and twitchily towards the kitchen. Meanwhile, Mr. Fancyman looks at the wanted poster, desperately looking for an emergency contact number. Oh dear, I hope she doesn't kill the Baron. Oh well, he might enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, the Baron is in the kitchen trying to figure out how to entice this cheese sandwich to look more appetizing. All it is on a pair of white pieces of bread and just a slice of cheese on top. How am I going to make this appetizing? Oh, here we go. Finally, some vengeance. Yes. He reaches up for some dead flies that he recently killed with his gold fly swatter earlier and plops them into the cheese. He carefully conceals it with another slice of cheese. Meanwhile, Frika enters the kitchen and stares very curiously with a menacing maniac grin at the Baron. Finally, she asks,
"Help in darkening up that cheese sandwich! I can help!"
The Baron jumps and turns around, and once again he is locked on puppy love with a open jaw, a wagging tongue, at the sight of this monstrosity that he refers to as a beauty. Yes, I could use some help. Any suggestions?
Oh, well, I got something I could probably add to it. One sec.
Frika dives her fist straight into her throat. The Baron watches as he can see impressions of her own fish poking out of her neck as she goes deep inside of her own body into her stomach cavity, and she yanks out this purple slushy substance, possibly rotting intestines, and she slaps it onto the cheese sandwich.
There! That ought to add to it. Just a nice kick. If you add a little pepper, I'm sure it would taste even better.
You're right. Let's add some pepper. All of a sudden, the entire kitchen is filled with maniac laughter and the Baron's own laughter. It sounds like the two are getting along in this bizarre sandwich-making process. Meanwhile, at the reception, Baron is desperately looking for a phone number, cannot find one, so his only solution is to call the Countess. He finally reaches her, and in a frantic he says, "Countess, I think we have a problem on our hands." So, a new guest walked in, and long story short, she's the person wanted on a wanted poster on our bulletin board. There is a long pause before the Countess finally sets all things in order. "Mr. Fancyman, there is no number because that wanted poster is out of date. Now, listen to me carefully. Miss Frika, as I'm assuming it's her, is not just a guest. She is now a new employee of the Fashion Palace. It is with all my wishes that you, along with the other staff and what tenants that live here, treat her with the greatest respect, just as much as I treat you all. Is there anything else you need to know to clear the air?" No. In fact, I'm quite relieved. She's not dangerous, is she? I mean, now that she's working here. Of course she's dangerous if you anger her. Oh, well, I will, I just wanted to let you know that Miss Baron von Snob is in the kitchen, and I sort of sent him her way. You what? You better go in there and see if he's still alive, because he's the only one here that's good at making wigs. Go get him, and go get him now, before he sets her anger off. The Baron quickly hangs up, and he rushes into the kitchen, hearing the giggling, hearing the laughing. Oh, God, I hope she didn't kill him. That sounds like a mad woman laughed. Oh. He peeks in, and he sees the horror in front of him, almost literally about to throw up. Before him, he sees Frika and Baron getting along well, having turned a simple plain grilled cheese sandwich into a barf-making, demonic, gorish, edible sandwich that only a starving zombie would enjoy.
What do you think? Do you think we should add more lint? I found some dog turds. Fresh dog turds. That ought to give it a nice kick. Oh, yes, add those. Add them. I found some dried old moldy corn, too. Shall we add that, too? Yes, yes.
Mr. Fancyman slowly backs from the door frame and goes back to reception, picks up the phone, recalls the Countess, informs her that everything seems to be going well and the two seem to be getting quite along. Later that night, Taffy is given the sandwich. She takes one bite, and the moment you're expecting, the end. We hope you enjoyed this first episode of Fashion Palace Hotel. Until we meet again, see you soon.